I did. But I was thinking Ruby was more than 71 years old.
She's got to have been older than that.
James used to run the CJ store, and he up on Main Street, and he went to the bank. And James worked in the post office. Well, when they tore the bank, First National Bank down over there, they was at McClure. They transferred him down here to the First National. Now he gave up the First National Bank and went over and working for the Board of Education, school board. Now I don't know.
Emmett, where did you go to school?
I went to Campbelltown, to Neff Morrison. Down on this side of the church, I went to school there in that before they built the little room up above. And when they built the little room up above, they cut Hill's room out. School teacher, Frank Hill's place, they cut out. They made the girls from the 7th to 8th grade go to town. Well, Lucille wouldn't let Mary go. She was silly. And she wouldn't let. She took up with Bill Ward and married Bill. Old man Bright told him she was pregnant. He was going to have to marry Mary. And she got to chasing the boys up to shipyard up there, and her and Bill fell out. And that boy, his name's Frank. She called him Buddy, but Frank, he's named after the old man Ward, Bill and Lawrence's daddy. He owned them lots right across from where Daddy worked them, right across from the Pritz lot. Cooper made that over to Daddy, and Laura didn't like it. God, Daddy got it.
What kind of a lawyer was Cooper?
Huh?
What kind of lawyer was Cooper?
Cooper? Well, I think he was for both sides. I don't know how he... But Cooper's the one that made that Pritt lot over to Dad. And he started to build that house there where Jim's at. And he didn't finish it. They sent him to Weston. When he come back, he finished it. He come back and finished it.
They must have sent a lot of people to Weston back then.
Yeah. I think they sent that, she married Ben Deffenbaugh, Hallie, Roscoe's mother. She fell on the stove. She'd take fits and fall on the stove and burn herself. Roscoe was going by Friel, but when Willie Gibson had a shooting match up at the wagon wheel, he lost his pocketbook, and he stole the turkeys, but the money in his pocketbook was worth more than the turkeys was worth. It said in there Deffenbaugh. They changed his name. And up Lloyd Sharp got Cliff Sharp's machinery, I think, up at Big Run. I mean up at the tunnel. Doc McClure got a piece of ground up there, Billy McCamp. Me and Dad went up and flew up for him. But Sterl Gibson was selling insurance back at that time. And I don't know how he fixed it, but Doc McClure had a girl that he was taking care of, Heather. And Alice and Teddy was his kids.
You had a midget in Marlington at one time. Do you remember him?
Who?
A midget.
Mitchell.
Midget.
Yeah, Clayton, yeah, Shorty Clayton. He swept the streets. He swept the streets down there at night. His wife was a midget. They lived on the Upper Tanner Road.
Did they have children?
No, no, they didn't have no kids.
What did he just swept streets?
I don't know. But Shorty Rexroad was staying with some woman up in Price Hollow there. She had some kids. And they made him get out. And he went up to Harry Malcolm's and went to stay. Said he hadn't had no relief since he cut his project off. Well, no,